Hi y'all, welcome back to Grow Fit with Tammy. I'm Tammy Hackman and I'm a certified holistic health coach. Today, I want to share with you some life events that radically changed the way I looked at my health. And I believe that these life events are going to help to shape your journey to a more holistic and healthy you. Before I continue, please hit that subscribe button so you can catch my videos as they're released each Thursday, and hit the like button and also send any comments or questions you might have so that I can know how my journey is shaping yours. My first pregnancy was the wake-up call. Until then, I ate a lot of processed foods, as I'm sure many young married couples do, and I didn't give much thought to what went into my body. We just ate and enjoyed ourselves. Then suddenly there's a life forming inside of me. I made the connection. I need to put in nutrients to feed this life. Never made that connection for myself, but here it begins. The one takeaway I had from this was fruits and vegetables. Up until then, I didn't eat a whole big range of foods, and I had to add colorful things into my diet. So I went on a search, colorful fruits and vegetables. My second wake-up call hit in my mid-30s. I started to have some hormonal changes that, after speaking with professionals, I realized I was going through very early symptoms of perimenopause. After a big life transition, things settled, and I noticed all was not well inside of me. I had this angst and rage and no outside circumstances that were affecting how I felt. If I sat and described it, it was like my bones were pressing in on one another, not enough room for all the teeth in my mouth. It was very frustrating. Some of my first research into health was understanding what was taking place in the agricultural industry. The meats we're eating were pumped full of growth hormones to get a speedy calf off to be sold, and antibiotic. They don't have to say how much antibiotics they're using in the meat products, and we in turn are taking it into our system. This wreaked havoc inside my body. So when I changed what I bought and brought home to cook, I began to see noticeable difference in my hormones, and I started to feel more like myself again. It was about this time when my husband was diagnosed with tongue cancer. This was a pivotal moment in our lives. It shook us to the core. I needed to know how I could help him, how I could mitigate for him from our home and by his side. And one of the ways, of course, that I did was to dig into my research, talk to professionals, and find out what his body needed at this time. Maybe you or someone you love are going through cancer treatments or some serious illness. I want you to know that your diet can strongly affect how the immune system kicks in and does its job. My third wake-up call has to do with our youngest child. He was diagnosed to be on the autistic spectrum. We followed everything that the professionals told us to do. He saw speech therapists, occupational therapists, and got lots of support. But through my research, I realized that there was such a thing as the gut and brain connection, that what happens in our stomach is connected to the brain. The gut is the second brain of our body. I began to keep a health journal for Ethan. So by supporting his gut through use of probiotic and restricting his diet, pulling some things out like gluten and dairy, there were significant moments where we added something in and we saw a result, or we pulled things out and we saw a result. It didn't always go that smoothly. Coming through it, he's 9 years old and he's doing really well. Whether you have a child or it's you yourself who might be dealing with ADD, ADHD, or on the autistic spectrum, changing your diet can have a huge effect. I'll be talking more real soon about how these connections are made, but I'd like you to start keeping a journal and noticing for yourself how foods are affecting you. Start to make that connection between your stomach and your brain, your stomach and your mood, your stomach and how your body's feeling at the time. Remember, I want to walk this journey with you. Feel free to contact me through comments, and I will be looking for you in the next video. Remember, you're not alone. Bye, y'all. I don't know what I was going to say. Sorry. Make a roster, and everybody bring food. Bring all kinds of crap. Go pick up Kentucky Fried Chicken and bring it on over there. We got a boat.